the best factions in the game, or at least the most difficult ones. The Mercians and the Saxons, very difficult. Now you can try to attack them early, but that usually even fails because they have all these provinces. So the best thing I try here is to get a hold of these quickly, and then we'll go into Ireland and try to keep these guys at bay to some degree. So that's what we're going to do. We're not going to waste any time here. We're going to send everything we got and go after the rebels. We're going to leave these relatively unprotected. And we're going to build some more units. And that's just the way it has to be. Okay, so let's get some watchtowers going. And this is the other thing I don't like about the Welsh, is they have this isolated province down here, which you can't really, it's kind of on its own. I mean, it makes money, but that's about it. It's isolated until you get a navy. And usually the Saxons, pounce on it eventually. So it's kind of sitting there all by its lonesome. All right, so we invaded there, victory, we take that. And I want to get these provinces before the Vikings take them. I guess those wretched Vikings. So we're going to do that. Let's continue on with the watchtowers. Always the first order of business. So we've got this guy here. That's good. Let's send him here. And then let's build some peasants. What is this guy's loyalty? We got to check loyalty. Let's make him even more loyal. We'll assign him the governorship. Down here, let's give the peasant the governorship. We always like to do that. And we got a 1-star out of it. That will really scare the Saxons. Not really, but it's nice to think that way at least. Okay. There we go. All right, so this province now needs to be built out. Let's raise taxes. We're going to go over here and get this in a little bit, but I want to stabilize it here first. So we'll do that. So we'll stay here for a little bit, linger around. How's this? Not very loyal, is he? We'll just keep him right there. Or we might actually just put him in the king's army and wear him down. That's a not okay. This guy's more loyal, so that's good. We'll give him the governorship. We want loyalty early on. I don't want any civil wars going on. Okay, so now we can start to build some things. Let's get the Christian shrine, then that, and then that. This one will go silver mine first, and then the keep. Or no, you know what? Yeah, we'll go keep. I want to get an emissary. Here we'll go a little bit cheaper. Watchtower. Okay, so we got stuff queued up. That's good. Life is good. Disloyal generals. Yes, of course. Well, we got both these guys really unloyal, but we do have a princess. Let's do this. We're going to marry. So he becomes the governor, and let's marry him off, and that should give us 2 more loyalty. And that should at least keep everybody in line for a while, which is the most important thing. Okay, so he's now at least at the minimum level I like to have him at. And he is the governor. Gosh, look at the merchants. I already got a 5-star. Wow, that's dangerous. Okay, so here we're going to need probably 2 or 3 peasants, but we'll build it up. And got to keep the income streams going. And we need a navy to keep the Vikings away. We got a lot of things to do. Those damn Vikings. Always a problem. They did actually siege Paris, I think, twice. It caused a lot of havoc. A lot of havoc. I'm not going to be able to build that anyways. Who am I kidding? Alright, so let's send him down here. Do we have another princess on the way? We do not. Okay. Want to keep these guys together. And let's see what happens. Give me some loyalty here. Okay, there we go. right, so let's see what happens if we move this guy off. Not so bad. Okay, I'll take it. All right, so we're going to use the King's Army again. I hate doing that, but dire times require dire risks. All right, so we'll sign the governorship, and we got a general. Okay, take that. What are we doing on the profits? Really good. So good that let's start that. Let's start that. And let's get a shrine down there. Probably insufficient funds here, but that's okay. Execute them all. We always execute. The message will be loud and clear. Okay, we have a good amount of dread there, too. I always like dread. Acumen's what you really want, though, for the taxes. Okay, so we'll start building this province out, and then I want to take a look at getting this. I hope the Vikings don't have that yet, but they could. Not going to lose sleep if they don't. In fact, I'm going to start the Navy. We're going to get that going right away. So we'll get a port. Merchants are always a threat. To end the game early, by the way. Always a threat. Okay, so it's good we're making babies. Let's see here. Let's actually go shrine, and then we'll start adding... you know what? I want to keep 2. So let's get that. Then we will start adding some income. Okay. Merchants are the largest. That's typical. Nothing shocking there. Okay, we got that going. Now the question is... What is the question? Yeah, I want some more peasants. And we'll send them down here. Then I'm going to put the King's Army here. Because the merchants are always threatening us. They are the problem. And the Saxons too, but more the merchants. Alright, see how loyal this guy is? That's not terrible. Not terrible. So we'll get the governorship here. And the loyalty's okay. It's not bad. Let's see what happens if we move this guy off. It's not terrible. Okay, so let's take this guy. Send him down here, and we can raise taxes a little bit. And then we're just going to kind of hang out for a while here and build up our up-and-coming empire. And then maybe try and see if we can make a... I'd like to become friends with the Saxons and Mercians. Then maybe they'll attack each other and not me. That's always the goal. Let's keep this guy here. Still pretty good. We'll send this peasant over here. We can boost taxes all the way up. Good. All right, so we've got the port. So then we're going to go Navy, emissary, mine. In that order. Here, let's do clear fields. Hopefully we get everything in. I don't want to... I hate insufficient funds. That's always the worst. I think we do have... I can just tell. No, we didn't. Okay. Good. We got another prince. Do kind of want to think about putting some extra forces here and here. Just... Maybe we'll create 2 more peasants and double them up a little bit. Just... I don't think it's going to really deter the merchants, but at least it doesn't look like it's totally barren, right? So we do have a spot here. Let's go for the farmland. I don't think they have the merchants in Viking. And I was just thinking about that. They don't have the merchants. I don't think so. We've got taverns. Do taverns make money? I don't think they do. Let's see. A tavern could be used. The place, taverns produce dirty fighters, perhaps not expert soldiers, but still doesn't really say if it makes money or not. Alehouse, drinking den. Yeah, what does this do? Inn. Mercenaries. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's all coming back. I just don't think they have the merchant guilds the way they do in the normal Total War. But we'll be okay without them. So that is all the way built out. We've got definitely got a lot of money coming in now, which is good. So let's send this guy south. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so we need that after this. So we need to get some naval boats out there. And that's also to keep the Vikings at least somewhat honest. So make a couple boats, and then I want to see, we'll be able to see what's going on over here. In Ireland, it'll give us some, it almost acts as a spy, too. Well, it does, in a way. So we're building that's good. We'll have the Royal Palace done, and we'll be able to make a much needed emissary. I just want to be friends with the Saxons, above all the Saxons and the Mercians. Don't want to be enemies with them. Oh wait, we're already allies with the... Okay, are we allies with the Mercians? Neutral. Okay, so that's the most important ally that we seek. Meanwhile, we're just building up a lot of revenue here, which is good. Just gonna keep that revenue coming. Okay. Yeah, the Mercians are always the largest. They always... Well, I mean, they sort of saved England, or were the founders of England, right? After Alfred the Great sort of unified the country during those dire times with the Vikings. I don't know if any of you guys have seen The Last Kingdom. Great show. Obviously, it's one of those sort of fictional settings set in a historical setting, but I found it very interesting. Okay, wow, that's big right there. So, what we're going to do... Of course, the King's Army, well, they do have a port. We're going to do it. We're going to take this island. It's a key island. And the reason I like to get this early is because I've had it actually where the Mercians invade and they just overrun you, and this is the fallback. That becomes the last refuge. Sort of our Dunkirk. So that's why I want to take that. We got it. That's huge. And I didn't even have to go to war with the Vikings, so that's huge. What's going on over here? Well, we're not going to worry about Ireland right now. What we are going to do is keep the king there for a little bit. Wow, we got lots of revenue. It's really good. The revenue is fantastic. Look at that. Of course, we don't have much of an army. We're just taking a risk here, obviously, but it's a good risk. Okay, so now what we want to do... We're just going to get this island somewhat built out, and then we'll move the king off of it. What happens if we move him off? Let's see. Horrible. Well, not too horrible. Okay, wait a minute. So what is this at? It's 163. Let's take these two guys and do nothing. Move them here. No port there. Okay, so we'll move those guys over there. And then we'll get the king back here. A little concerned about the Mercians, as always. Okay. And we even got a 2-star admiral. That's good. Let's get that emissary. And then I want to add a couple more boats just to keep that navy somewhat well supplied. And we're also then going to go look for the Merchant King and become best friends with him. Just to keep his mind elsewhere. All right, so that is done. Let's move the king back here. Move this guy here. Let's make him the governor. Keep taxes somewhat high. We need profit margins after all. Put this guy here. Now, we need to go find the Merchant King. Where is he? Could be right here. We'll see. There is a province up there that has a big rebel army. Too big for us. We'll let the Northumbrians handle that. Pretty big, though. Look at that. Wow. With some upgraded spearmen. I mean, wow. That doesn't look like a lot of fun. We'll let somebody else worry about that. Everything's building up. It's good. Oh, we got the prince there. Okay. Wow, we can get a lot of mercenaries quick. We don't need them, but that's good. Huh. So they built an inn. Okay, that's nice. Well, we'll just keep building up that island, because that could be our base of operations if the merchants ever drive us out of here, which they could. They certainly could at any moment, but that's what we're emissaries doing here. This is the problem. Mercia's so big. It's hard to find him. Hopefully he's here. Let's see. Well, that was all for naught, but okay. I don't mind having one. Okay, so, you know what? I gotta stop putting our governor with the king, because then I'll move him and forget about him. Let's do that. We'll do that. Okay. Let's keep everything going here on the revenue streams. It's all good. Good. We may take a crack eventually at Ireland. That's a good place to go. Then you've got a real base of operations that's... I mean, as Ireland, I've never had a problem where I was unable to defend it because you get control of the sea. And I actually had a game. I wish I would have recorded that one. It was pretty wild, actually. It was one of the best games I ever played. So what happened was I actually was playing the Welsh. And sure enough, the Mercians eventually invaded, and I got pushed back. Fortunately, I had this island. I was able to get a lot of troops and invade Ireland and took over Ireland. Meanwhile, during all that time, Mercia, or it was the Saxons, I can't remember, somebody overran the entire island, but they were huge. So what I had to do was this weird thing where I had to do like this pillaging campaign because they were too big. I couldn't produce enough troops to fight them. But what I tried to do was just wreck their economy, which I slowly did. So I divided into two forces. I had one force that would come down here first. They would make a landing, sizable at least, and I had control of all the seas. That helped. So, and I would just distract them. So they would send everything down here. But the real target was all the way up here. And I'd come up here and then just pillage as much as I could. Destroy as much as I could. Making a lot of money, by the way. Then I'd leave the port and send the army back. By that time, most of their forces are up here. Then I would do the opposite. It actually worked. And then I'd come down here and run the same thing. Go back up here, back and forth. I had their armies moving all over the way, all over the place, and it worked. It was one of the best. It was actually, I wish I would recorded that. That was a lot of fun, that game. But left unchecked, they can get huge so quick. All right, where were we? So we've got... What do we want here? Let's go for that. And this island is the key. It's got iron on it too. Yes, it does. So that's good. We can do the... Yeah, let's get going on here. Let's raise the taxes all the way up. What are we doing? Oh, we can't. That's fine. Burning through time here a little bit, but it's a necessary evil. Really do kind of want to go on the offensive again. We probably... Well, Ireland, you don't know what's back here. We'd probably need 4 or 5 armies to capture that. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to build up some armies and take care of them, hopefully. This all looks good. Okay. So this already has a pretty good revenue stream going. We just need to get some spearmen. It looks like that island actually will produce our first units, our armored units. That'll be cool. And the Vikings are no threat. At least these provinces will be okay. Let's keep everything going. And we're maximizing our profits. A little bit of a threat right now. Oh, the Vikings came in and attacked the Northumbrians. That was interesting. What's going on? Ooh, a bribery mission. Ooh. And that's a fairly sizable army, too. Now, this is curious. So, the Northumbrians have some serious forces up there. I think I did get a message with it. Okay, so here we go. This is what I always hate. This will cancel your alliance with the Mercians. No, we're not going to cancel. No. Okay, we're going to stay. We're going to assume that the Mercians, despite losing a massive army, are going to... Well, this is exactly what we want, by the way. We definitely want these guys concentrated on not on us. This is perfect. Question is, can we capitalize? So now the question is, do I want to produce troops, maybe capture one of their provinces? This is always the question. Do we cut into our profits a little bit? And I say the answer to that is yes. Let's do that. Question is, where? I guess this is our really only area. We've got spearmen there. Okay, well let's do that. Let's at least build some armies. In worst case scenario, we can use them to attack Ireland. That's the way I'm going to look at that. Okay, so... Wait. What happened there? Generals? Disloyal generals? What? Let's marry... That's not good. Okay, let's marry her off. Wow, what happened? They don't like us all of a sudden. They really don't like us. What did we do wrong? They don't think I'm very good. They don't like me. Okay. No respect. Oh, well. Well, we'll just keep an eye on how this whole thing plays out. We might have an opportunity here. Oh, at least we got... Okay, so we got some more princesses. All right, so... Let's just remedy this situation because... It's not a good one. Well, that's not going to even... Let's just marry her off, and let's marry... her off, and that's not going to even... Well, at least it'll be slightly more loyal, but it's not a good situation, I'll say that. Okay, well, it is what it is. Are they still at war? Let's see. Yes, they are. Okay. We're just friends with everybody. Kind of playing the waiting game. We'll be friends for a while. Wow, the Saxons are getting big. They've got generals, too. I mean, up the wazoo. But like I said, worst case scenario, the way I look at it is we will utilize these forces regardless. So I'd like to sort of attack Ireland before they get a navy. So we'll just keep building up here. It's too bad. I mean, what do they have over here? No armored units, so that's good. Okay, there we go. So we can get some armored units now. And that'll be good. So, but let's keep making some units here. And I don't really see a lot of fighting going on between the Saxons and the Mercians. Looks like the Mercians... Looks like kind of a stalemate. I can't see what's going on here. Who the hell knows? But I can justify it by saying, hey... They've got some armored spearmen. That's not good. But we'll send... We might just attack anyways, so we'll see. This looks like a huge battle between... Hopefully this is like a long back and forth type of fight. What I don't want is... Whoa, they're coming in there and bribing him again. Wow, I wish I had that type of money. Really do. I'm going to build up these provinces anyways. Even though there's a good chance I'm going to lose them and have to retreat into Ireland, but let's just see what happens here. Did the merchants just move out and... Yeah, they just gave up here. So now, are we still friends or not? That's a problem. A great line in Valkyrie where they say, you better be on the right side. The movie where they're deciding whether to support Hitler or not support him. And I think we just supported the wrong side. You don't want to be on the wrong side. That was a great line from that movie. Well, we're on the wrong side right now. But we do have... Don't we have an emissary? Thought we had an emissary. Is he gone? Let's see if we can go find him. When I say find him, I mean the Saxon king. Like, where is he? Right now. Well, we got more pressing matters. We just lost our general. It's never good. What's going on up here? Nothing. Irish, they got a pretty big army. We're gonna outbuild them. Well, let's see if we can find... I'm assuming their king's down here somewhere. So, let's go find him. And explain to him very carefully that we just made a very bad choice. We really like you. We don't like the Mercians. Did I just see what I saw? Uh-oh. No. Tell me that didn't just happen. Okay, so Northumbria now hates us. We need to send this force up here. Oh, these are... Okay, that's good. Alright, well, we kind of stabilized it up here, but that's not a good sign. Alright, well, let's just keep producing. We definitely got a lot of cash on hand. That's good. Just keep producing. What do we got up here? All right, let's start making armies here. Why did the Northumbrians attack us? I see that's the problem with this game. It's like a Game of Thrones. Why are they sending in... I don't even know what they're trying to accomplish with that. Okay. You trying to scare me? Okay, fine. Here we go. We'll remain allied to the Scots because we're going to attack... Oh. Wow, look at that. Okay, so... Boy, I wish I didn't have to pin down all these troops now. But it is what it is. Oh, we forgot about the... Oh, there he is. Okay, so let's see if we can... Please accept it. Please accept it. They don't accept it. What? Where's the message? There was no message. Okay. No, we're not bribing. Where's the king? Where'd the king go? Thought I saw him move over here. For the love of... All right, let's find him. You gotta be kidding me. That looks like it's going to be a good fight, so... be ready to pounce here. Damn Northumbrians. Why would they do that? Oh, they're getting hammered by the Saxons, or if they're... Wow, a lot of... They sent a lot of troops in there. And it looks like the rebels won it, or they held on at least, which is good. We want some carnage there. Just keep making the forces. How are we doing on profits? Okay, pretty good. Okay. Let's put this guy in command. I think the... Where did the king go? I have no idea, but he disappeared altogether. The Mercian leader is done. Okay. There he is. Okay, stay there. And please accept my alliance offer. I'll be friends for, I can't promise a long time, but I'll betray you at some point. This is just a perfect scenario. Perfect scenario. Rebellion, and it's consuming a lot of the Irish forces. That's exactly what we wanted. And they probably... Did they win it, though? Let's see. No, they still can't defeat him. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay. All right, so let's see... All right, should we do it? I'm anxious. We got to be patient though. Patient. Let's wait. Let's wait a little bit. And wait, did they accept our offer? I should have probably paid attention to that. Yes, he did. Okay, good. So that's really good. We can free up a lot of troops, at least for now. Now you never know, they could turn around and betray us, which has been known to happen. Nah, we're not going to be friends with you. Okay, so here we go. Sending everything we got. Everything we got. And then some. Got to take Ireland. This is the key to the whole game. We can get Ireland. We got a base of operations, and life is good. Because the Saxons look like they are... Look at that. Now, does this mean we're at war with the Irish? No, we are not. That is good. Well, I think that is a good place to call it, and I will see you guys in the next video where we will continue on.